anything that got close got slowed down to a crawl. You're letting your kitties play outside? Yeah. There's like a constant stream of little things coming in from all directions. Okay, they do lightning bolts. Temp action slows action speed, which is cast speed, casting speed, attack speed, and movement speed, and recovering from stuns and freeze effects. It also makes buffs and debuffs expire slower. I didn't know about the stun and freeze effect thing. The rest of that I knew. That's interesting. Oh, there was a funny thing in the patch notes for this game this morning, and it was like, there was some, I think it's the Goliath or something, they have a move where they just like run at you and leap on you, and it's like a suicide, and they just explode. And apparently rare ones were doing that, which they would just kill themselves instantly, and it would either kill the player or just deliver the loot to you like an Uber. And they were like, rare Goliaths are no longer going to suicide. What do you think of the game after patch? Feels the same to me. Like, none of the stuff... Like, I wasn't doing any of the broken things that they patched. So, overall, it feels the same to me after the patch. moving away from cast on freeze has been brutal for me. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that change in the patch notes. Yeah, I saw someone that like posted a video that was like, rest in peace, cast on freeze, December 6th to December 12th or something like that. Really wanted me. Wait, a skull was back here. What? Why is there a skull icon here? Is it just showing me this is where you killed a rare? I thought a boss had spawned behind me. Are you not playing anything cast on Xmuck as I play a similar build and Ignite doesn't trigger at all, basically? No, I'm not using any cast on X. Now, possibly I should. You know, I'm not, like, bragging about it or anything, but no, I don't have any of that currently in my build. That's all I'm saying. Basically, like, I do the firewall to summon the Raging Spirits. The Raging Spirits have poison and armor shred on them. They debuff the absolute hell out of things. If I'm fighting a rare mob, I'll also throw flammability. I don't usually bother using flame thickers on the trash. And then other than that, I'm mostly doing, you know, active blocks and controlling the minions with the minion attack key onto important targets.
Obey me.
Hello, peeps. Hey, Black. Mike, I need help. Norton's Homestead Med Event is what? Yeah, I've seen you talking about it for a while. I don't know what you want me to do about it. I'm sorry. Have you tried seeing if there's anyone else on that map in the group finder and you could use them to like invite you and hop to a different map? Killed the boss. I guess I'll just... I've almost opened the map completely, so I guess I'll just finish it. Alright. Okay. The quest log give you credit for it. Yeah, no, I was just talking about, like, I guess I'll just kill the rest of those mobs that were there.
What is it?
Did Cruel Doriani cost you much? No, I'm not even sure if I used a potion. I melted him. Not like those clips on YouTube of people like one-shotting bosses, but I just ran circles around them and melted him down. It was not bad at all.
What can I do for you?
I was very much in control of the situation. Decent boots, but no movement speed. I only use boots with movement speed. All my homies use boots with movement speed.
We prepared for all contingencies.
A lot of energy shield, but my current amulet has a lot of spirit. There's no way I'm using this. This is okay, so the shop has not changed since I was here earlier. Alright, so we did not get any new... Let's see, I had a yellow one in here. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, so last map I did had plus 290% waystone drop chance, and I didn't get any new ones in there. Players have enfeeble, monsters have more crit, monsters can bleed. That's fine. Enfeeble doesn't affect me, because my damage comes from my minions. What would you recommend spending gold on? If you mean in this game, constantly check the merchants, because they'll sometimes have upgrades. That's usually what my gold goes to. What is the deal with the realm gate? I'm almost afraid to try it. Enfeeble, you do less damage. We'll see about that. If the merchants don't have anything, buy a gamble from Alva. You can do that. I would say always make sure you have a little bit of gold left in case you want to respec and move. Like, you might get a new item and then you need to move a point or two around to use it, and you don't want to be dead broke when that happens, you know. So keep yourself a little bit of a buffer. Can you run out of waystones? I suppose it's possible. I don't know how realistic it is that that might happen. In PoE 1, like anytime you're running maps, like usually more maps would drop, so it was really hard to run out. Stone. Playing on to Mixie Cyberpunk PoE again tonight, but yeah, if the audience is cool with it. And then tomorrow there will be a some of that Galactic Civilization sponsored stream will be part of tomorrow night. Dude, Cyberpunk had me so frustrated last night. Like, one, I was going back to it after like a week away, so I was a little rusty. And then also the patch they did that undid everyone's settings. It's like I opened the game, the nudity was back on, the DMCA music was back on, it was deafening loud because the volume was set to maximum, all my hotkeys were reset, and some of them I didn't remember what they were, so it's like I'd get into a fight and then hit something with muscle memory and then die, and I'm like, ah, that's where my grenade button was. You know, stuff like that. So it's just like, come on, like, this isn't some small indie company. What do you mean your patch wipes all settings? Oh, and my save file. I had to replay like a half an hour. Like, of all of the patches, the one patch that has happened while I've played Cyberpunk, that was the worst one. Like, I don't even know anything positive that happened from that patch from my perspective. It was rough. Still alive? There we go. Those worms, they just go like targetable, untargetable, targetable, untargetable, and I was like, is it still there? Whoa, okay. That is the closest I've come to death so far. That guy slapped me, my energy shield broke, my mind over matter drained my entire mana pool, and my life went to half. Yeah, so even when I block it, I take damage. Interesting. So those guys attack even when I actively block it, because I know I did, because my active block bar went to 50% from 0, and my mana went from full to half. So even when I actively block those hits, I'm taking damage. Those spearmen. What do you prefer, Sanctum or Ultimatum for Ascendancy? So you're saying, do I prefer the honor system or do I prefer doing the ultimatum? I will say straight up, I don't like the honor thing, right? I think melee people probably hate it even more than I do. I'm not a fan of, like, making a mistake and having that mistake carry with you for the next 10 rims. However, ultimatum, some of the stuff is just, like, really rough. Also, the elevators in the ultimatum area really sucks with minions. Sometimes it's really difficult to, like, you go down the elevator, you're immediately in combat, and your minions are still at the top of the elevator, and it's like, okay. So, I don't know. I do not know. Minions do 15% increased damage, have 20% increased crit chance. Crit strike chance. So, oh my god, I looked at chat. Today's patch had a line about minions getting stuck in ultimate elevator. Oh, did it? I didn't see that. One sec. I'm curious. Hang on. Let's see. Can I control F on this? No, I can't. Can I see it on their website? Crap. Dang it, is there a button to see this in a web browser? I want to use control. Okay, hold on. This might work. Live. No matches. Are you sure? Huh. Well, I'll take your word for it. If they did fix that, then I'm happy to hear it, because it was irritating for me. Copy paste to notepad. That's what a smart person would do. Sometimes those explosions are my own arsonists, and other times it's not, and they just scare me. They stone. Mug, am I allowed to link the patch here for PO2? Yeah, yeah, go for it. So, let's see. Let's see. Control F elevator comes up nothing. Control F minion. Fixed a bug where player minions would get stuck at the top of the lift in the Trials of Chaos. Gotcha. Cool, 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 cool. They called it lift. Alright. They're, British. Fixed a bug where non-reviving minions were spawning a remnant from the Grim Feast buff. Oh, yeah, this was in one of the infinite loop crap, I think. I saw this on YouTube. So, there are certain buffs that are supposed to give you a... Sorry, there are certain... passives that are supposed to like give you, let's say, like 50 mana or 50 energy shield or something when a reviving minion dies. So that's like a skeleton, like something that has a little bit of weight to it, but not like raging spirits, which I summon 10 raging spirits every second. Like it's not supposed to work on those, and it was. So, like, if you had gain 50 energy shield when one of your reviving minions dies and it works on Raging Spirits, you could really quickly just spam Firewall and get to, like, 3,000 energy shield. And I saw people doing that. Fixed a bug where the quality on the Sacrifice Skull was causing minions to revive more slowly instead of more quickly. Okay. Well, maybe I'll try Ultimatum. If they fix the elevator thing, then the only challenge will be the intended challenge of it, and I might prefer Ultimatum over the, honor thing. Have to see. I mentioned it earlier, but I would love it. In most ARPGs, if you get too far from your minions, if you're playing a minion class, they just kind of teleport to you, like they leash. But in this game, they just die. And then after some time has passed, they respawn next to you, which is what just happened there a second ago. Map completed. Oh, that was the last boss? Oh, okay. Taking a lot of damage there. You should have served me. Occasionally the witch will yell ancient fools when she's fighting the Vol. And to me, I swear, every time I hear her go, April Fools. So I just, I hear like, April Fools, throw grenade. It still works. Probably not what they were going for. Alright, I think we've cleared 95% of the map.
Speak. Hello.
Disenchant.
See what you think.
+3 to the level of all physical spell skills. Put it in the stash. Might be interested on a future character or something. Let's see, out to Louis, what do you got? 53 spirit. This one life regen per second. Trading armor for energy shield. Probably a side grade. Yeah, it's fire resist. No. Okay.
Taking your pace.
The Tears of a Ravaged Earth. Alright, so that purple hand, I see that, and I think of Breach from Path of Exile 1. And I'm wondering if that's Breach. If you want info on that, Muck, check the top left when you're in the map device for better info on the icons. Ah, I was right. Yep. Neat. You guys have a favorite league from PoE 1, those of you that played it? For me, Breach and I think Abyss were the ones that I just enjoyed the most. I just had the most fun in. I actually got a lot of the achievements in Abyss for like the weird cosmetic skins and stuff. These gibbet things remind me of either Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring had mobs like that. I think it was DS3. Affliction for me, because explosion! Dudes with cage hats. I love Heistley. Shane says, every time I hear the witch yell back off, I hear a certain phrase shouted by an Irish priest in a popular Irish comedy called Father Ted. Oh, it definitely sounds like she says F off sometimes when she does it. Which honestly is funnier. I don't know about Father Ted, but... Ah, see how my minions just unsummon? No! There they are.